Hi, Ian Dainty, and we're going to carry on today again with 101 marketing questions for business growth. Today is question 11. Yesterday we talked about how does your ideal client, or what issues does your ideal client CEO face, and today we want to look at how does your ideal client CEO resolve issues now. In what manner do they resolve issues? How do they work out these issues? Well, here's one way that some people resolve issues: that they yell and scream at people, and or even at their computer screen because things don't go well. And of course, that doesn't last long and can create a lot of turnover. But that may be true in one or two of your clients. That's the way they resolve issues. And another way is to work together and work out problems, talk them out, resolve them that way. Now, they're the two extremes, and usually people work in between. So let's just look at how your ideal client CEO faces issues and then how he or she resolves them, or how the company resolves them. A lot of times they will just procrastinate on issues, and that is something we talked about with how you market to people. And people, when they have issues, sometimes they just let them fester and fester and fester until they almost explode, and then they have to deal with them. So that's one way that clients deal with it, and if the CEO deals that way, the whole company probably will. Sometimes they'll try and intimidate. So, you better do this or else, and you better get this done or else, and yell and scream, and that gets back to the first one. So there's kind of a mixture there. Sometimes they'll accommodate each other. Okay, let's work together on this, and I'll do this if you do that, that kind of thing. So there's an accommodation factor. And sometimes this kind of works into procrastination, but, the status quo that, if you want to try and do something different, that's not the way we do things around here. So you have to understand how issues work and how they work at them. Many times they'll hire people internally or an external consultant to help them resolve issues. And so you've got to understand how they do that. Do they hire internally a lot, or do they hire externally? Do they go outside for new systems, or do they remain at the status quo? And that's what I mean by new systems. Are they willing to upgrade their systems? How do their systems work now internally? Are they functional? Are they old? Are they right at the state of the art? And their productivity issues we talked about before. So how do they resolve issues? And this, of course, is the best way. Do they work together, accommodate each other, get as many facts as they can, get consensus, and then a decision is reached? Sometimes you'll find that some companies are too democratic and the CEO has trouble making decisions. Sometimes they're a dictatorship type, where this is the decision, like it or leave it. And a lot of times there's consensus. And you can see that, as an example, if they do an annual plan every year and who's involved in it. That'll show you what type of consensus they do and how they reach decisions. And you can always talk to some of the senior people around to find out how that works. There's many, many ways of resolving issues, obviously, and these are just a few. But what you want to probably do is get involved with somebody who works a consensus, gets input from everybody, and then makes a decision, and then sticks by that decision. And that way it's much easier for you to do business with them. And that's really what you want to look at. So that's question 11. If you have any other questions, please send them to me. I'm getting a couple, but I'd like to, I need about 10 or 12 more so we can get up to 101, or I'll just keep adding them. Obviously, we're a long way to go before we hit 101, but please do that. If you have any other questions, please email me, and please pass this on to your colleagues and anybody else you might think be interested. That's it for question 11. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.